Hey guys, like this video, like, subscribe, and today what I'm going to be doing is repairing this game to upgraded version. And there's a lot of downsides to this one than the other one, and there's a lot of downsides to the other one than this one. And I will be telling you them for today. And, basically, the first one I see is, first one, guess what it is? It's right around here, right here. Okay, you see this? See this? Okay, there's no fire, there's no fire extinguisher, there's nothing that can melt this metal. There's nothing. And you might as well just give me, like, something, like a wave, right? No, there's no waves either. Like, that's a really big downside. But a good thing to this one is every, like, 5 to like 10 minutes. On the other one, there's like a big tsunami and an earthquake that happens that goes over the boat and actually lifts it and twists it around. And then it sinks it half the way, and then it expects me to actually fix the boat before it actually sinks, and it's basically impossible. That's the downside to that one. But any other thing that's different about this one, I don't really think there's that much of an issue. But another issue, you need more tools on this. Like, look at the tool selection. Look at the tool selection. There's only bombs, bombs, bombs. Like, how many bombs do you need? And also, you have this tool, which is basically useless if it's already sinking and it hits that, it'll just sink it until it goes all the way back. Like, it's stupid, and then it'll lift over that way. I'll show you. I'll actually show you. Watch. So it'll crash into that, make it so it'll sink even faster over here. Then it'll actually twist this way down. It's just stupid because it doesn't really work. But any other things, like, that was just one thing. That was actually two things. But watch. I'll actually show you. I'll just, like, yeah, I'll just show you. Okay. As you see, it's filling up this. And if it stopped here, I'm actually gonna improve on something right here. Right here, I'm actually gonna improve it so it doesn't, like, crash and break the entire thing. And it actually slows down. But watch. It's going fast down, as you can tell. But when it goes down, like, when it goes down fully, it'll actually crash into it. Wait, I'll actually just do that to prove my point, and it'll just gain more water and sink. And it will still sink because most of the weight is over here. Okay? If you stop the weight from over here, where else is it going? Over here. So, that's also a downside to it. But a plus side to it is it slows it down, but I rather actually be able to fix it than actually slow it down. And that's also a downside. There's a lot of downsides to this one, and there's a less downsides to the other one. And if you guys hear beeping, it's uh, my mouse, so, yeah. Sorry about that. I probably gotta get a new mouse soon. I don't know. It has hit it, by the way. I know it's hovered over, and that's also a downside. When it hovers over, it expects you to believe that it's actually, there. But no, it's actually there. It literally has, like, a protective layer on it. And then it slowly and slowly goes down. But look, it's gonna start going down this way because where's the weight transferring to? The back. And when there's nowhere else for it to go, the weight will transfer to the back and be able to lift it this way. And that's bad, as I've said, but, like, I will show you bad sides about this one. I'll just tell you bad stuff about this one. and then I'll tell you the plus sides about it. So first, the bad thing is I already told you about this, and then I told you about the bombs. But like this bomb, if you put it on one of the things, it'll literally like it'll literally blow up the entire thing. I will show you that after I show you this, after I prove this. So already you see it's actually evening out by a bit, and it's actually going to do it. And I'm going to show you 2 on this one. Actually, I showed you 3, so I'll show you 3 on this one, and I'll show you uh 3 on the other one. So basically, as you see, it actually might break here, as you can tell. And see how it's bending? That's also a downside to that. But these are way more durable than the actual other ones. So, yeah. Oh, God. So, it is going to go slowly, but after it catches speed, it actually might just continue breaking that, which is not expected. Let's just check really quick. No, actually, see? Exactly what I was saying. It's actually going down. Exactly what I was saying. And this is actually a really big stop for it, because if it already just did that, it would have already been lower than it already is. And the part that's mostly out of the water is probably this part right here. But mostly, like, if you were actually being serious, I would not go to the back. The last part I would go to is right here. If it stopped, by now, if I actually released it, it would have already been under the water. So, like, if I cut this, it would have been under the water by now. The only thing that's stopping it is this piece. Literally, if I cut this, I could literally just, it would literally just go down fast. Which is why it's really good that that is helping it, but it's also bad because it's still gonna sink, and I don't like that, so it should basically be, what is it called? It should basically be able to be fixed. And I'm glad that they fix that in the future. That's great. You understand what I mean. But it's just stupid. That's just stupid. That's all about this one. And these ones will actually not fill up with water. So what I'll do is I will grab this tool and I will just fill it. And it's not cheating because it's not actually entering the main thing. So don't worry. So basically, I already proved my point with this. It'll stay up way longer. But remember, if this ever happens to you and you're on a boat and it crashes right here, remember, always go to the front. And it's like stopping, always go to the front. Because it will actually sink this way. Most people would actually go to the back because they don't know. If you ever hear sudden stop and it starts to sink and then stop, remember, always go to the front. Even if anyone tells you not to go to the front. Remember. And you probably are thinking, oh, I'm just a kid. I've researched the Titanic and I've researched a bunch of boats. So, yeah, just for safety. Okay? So, you already could prove my... I'm gonna speed it up, though. So, yeah, I'm speeding it up. But watch. I'm just gonna speed it up. Watch. It'll do exactly what I said. Watch. Watch. It's filling it up, but there's nothing to stop that part. There's nothing to stop that. So what's gonna happen, guys? What do you think's gonna happen? Oh, as you see, it's leaning. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, this is just a game. And why is it called Sinking Ship Simulator? It's a simulator. Simulators are supposed to be real. Yeah. Think about that. Think about that. So basically, it's already just slanted more than this. And if I actually released that, it would have... Actually, no, it would actually stay like this and then go down faster. As you see. Look, I'll show you. But remember, if this ever happens to you, do not go to the back. Or if it lands, if it keeps going and it goes to the back, go to the back. Like if it scrapes along the bottom and goes to the back, go to the back. If that's the last place you hear that, go to the back. But in any other case, don't. Unless there's an iceberg, then you're basically go either way because there's no way to stop it really. Oh my god, my mouse just keeps doing that. Okay, as you can tell, it's actually destroying it. But I've already proved my point, so I'm just gonna say what I was gonna say before, and I'm gonna show you what this bomb does. Okay? And then I'll move to the other game. Okay, watch. I'll just fill it up quite a bit. Actually, no. Just one. Watch what one does. Watch what one does. Just one. You need this to set it off. Oh, there we go. Just wait. It'll move it. See, look. It's moving it. That's what one of them does. That's actually a downside, and it's also a plus side, because if you really like destroying vehicles and stuff like that, then it's your thing. But if you don't, watch what it does to the Titanic. But also, if you don't, then that's a downside. But if you do, that's the plus side. Let's see what it does to the Titanic with a bunch of them. And I'll set them all off at once. You know, it actually might sink by how much I'm actually putting. Because it's actually, these actually give off weight as well. See? That's the water line. And look where it's at. It's at the black. Okay. Okay, there we go. Imagine what this will do. And you see what the other one will do. If I just do that. Look at that! It's just destroying the entire boat. See, it already split in half at this point. But look at that! Into nothing. It's basically like a shredder. So, yeah. Plus side and downside. Whatever you recommend. But, yeah. Let's get to the other game. Okay, so I'm back, and let me show you one of the plus sides. You have so much tools here, and you guys can't see it, so I don't know why I referenced it before, but you have so much more tools, and yeah, basically I am going to destroy this boat with fire, and literally, watch, it burns it. Watch what it does to wooden. Oh, watch. See? This is the downside I was talking about. It forms it out of nowhere. I don't press a key or anything. It does it out of nowhere. And it'll put out the fire. That's a plus side. But otherwise, it's just gonna... Imagine if this was the... And also, there's a storm rolling in. I was gonna do this about the thing, but the 50 9 seconds in. That happens. So, yeah. That's bad. Watch. It's about to wave in. And look, it's actually shaking the boat. See, it's going up and down. That ever happens. And if this ever happens, I can't really even recommend anything. All I can say is first go to the back. Then if it's gonna come closer. Then it's gonna lift up the front. And it's gonna basically fill up the entire thing and go to the back. And then start leading up your way up. And if it cracks, then you jump over stuff. Then you actually have to swim through the tsunami and then get through it. And let me show you another plus side to it. Okay? Okay. Let me show you another plus side. And usually it doesn't happen that fast, by the way. The tsunamis, it doesn't usually happen that fast. Watch this. Imagine that you are basically sinking it with fire. Okay? And it's sinking it with fire. And it starts burning a bunch of the boat. And I'm going to actually show you that with a boat that I didn't show in my last video, which I actually regret not doing. And it's like a really cool boat, but not this one. I showed that one last video. It's in the middle. I'll show you. And also you guys can't see it either way. Right here. This one is fully made out of, guess, wood. And literally, I can just do this. And watch what happens. Like, I will burn the boat, and it will burn so much of it that this part will actually fall off in like a few seconds. I'll actually have to burn these two as well. Or else it'll just hold it up. Okay. As you can tell, it's not doing good, and I will show you it's not doing good by this. Look, it's already burned a hole in the boat. And it started fire up there without me having to do anything. I did it like a minute ago. Which I will try to stop. Literally, it's eating away the boat. Look at this. It's eating away at the boat. And if this was metal, it would not do as much damage as it's about to. But watch this really cool thing. If you're ever on a boat, it catches on fire. And you have a bunch of materials for some reason. Do this, okay? First, you can't just start fixing it after they, like, stop it from burning. Because if you do that, it will actually, catch on fire again. And you don't want that because you're on a boat that's fully made out of, wood. So, what you want to do is actually wait until they put it out, and then actually you're gonna have to cut it. Cut where the black parts are, because then you can actually replace it. And it's fine if, like, watch this. Watch. I'll show you. This part's out. Watch. Let me just show you. Repair. And it's trying to burn it still. But watch. If you keep doing it enough, see, it caught on fire again. See, exactly. And also, it's having a bad thing on that. Okay, so let's say a plus side on this A plus side would be definitely it is going to, if you like destroying boats in this game, it'll definitely be able to sink it fast. But if you don't like sinking boats as much, then why'd you download Sinking Ship Simulator? It's pretty similar. Um, it says Sinking Ship Simulator in the game, but it's fine. But if you don't like sinking ships that much, well, that's a downside to you. So what are you gonna do? Get the extinguisher. Actually, I figured out something. If you grab the flutter tool right here, and you actually do this, it actually stops it. Okay, okay. So basically, I'm just gonna flood this until it just decides to go out. Okay, see? It burned out there. It's also burning out where it was. And basically, it's gonna sink if you don't fix it. That's inevitable at this point. And yes, I did think of Thanos when I said that. He says that in his movies. Okay? Fire extinguisher. Okay. Okay, yeah. If you really want to put these out, you're gonna have to, like, do this, and then look at this. Look at all this. This is also really bad, because if this part comes off, all of it will come off. Like, it'll literally grab all of it. You'll see. You'll see. I'll just put it back on fire, because I actually extinguished the fire. Like, who would want to do that in a wood boat? Though. Like, so watch. It'll just eat away at it. This is basically, um, what is it called? This is basically a certain, like, this is basically a, imagine if, actually, never mind, I'm editing that out. Watch, it's just going slowly and slowly down. This part is already gone. See, look, it's going down. Or it'll snap, or the ropes will snap. It's actually really eating away at the boat now. It's eating at the boat so much. That, I told you, it's just gonna keep going until it bends. And then breaks. But also a downside to this is if you actually don't have a strong enough fire extinguisher, it will actually burn and a secret to actually putting it down, because I actually have this up, like this tool up so much, so a secret is actually work on one part of the fire and then it'll actually stop it. Like at work on like stuff like this. Look, basically like this. You stay on it and then you continue and then stay, then continue, then stay, then continue, then stay, then continue. See, it's going out. Stay, stay. See, it's out. Oh, I spoke too soon. See, it's gone. So, but I want to show you guys this. And then I'll end the video because I showed a few positives. Oh yeah, I forgot to show one more thing. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you guys a downside. I'm actually going to do it right now. Because you guys know how I said that it's too, like, breaky or when it, like, breaks? Yeah, watch. This is the exact same boat, by the way. Well, not the exact same, but it's basically the same. It's the same model. Okay, watch. Not the repair tool. Okay. Actually, I can use it, but no. Okay, watch. And actually, a positive side of this is actually, by the time that it's sinking and it already fills up the next hull, it actually is like, the hulls are bigger, so it actually, like, sinks it way longer. So, yeah, if they had roofs on them, it wouldn't have actually sank. They should have done that. Because if it actually somehow leaked in more and more, they could have it would have just filled up the top of the things and not actually sank it. Okay, can you stop? Thank you. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this. But look, see, it's way too breaky. And look, as soon as it like goes up, as you see, it's way more bendy as well. Not bendy in the ink machine, bendy. Like, it's bendy. So look, it just broke right there more. It's just, hey, I told you. I told you. It broke more and more. It didn't even get out of the water and it broke. That's the downside, but also, if these never break, that's also a downside. Boom, 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 boom. And it'll actually stay up more. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. So those are the pluses and downsides to both of the games. So what you learned from this is how to survive in some natural disasters, and yeah, what you learned from this is an educational video. See you guys next time. Bye.